Chelsea, 3 wins in a row in the Premier League. Obviously scored by a little bit of Mr. Michael Carrick at the Riverside. But,
hey, Carrick's a criminal, man.
Carrick!
He can't keep getting away with this.
That first half was good. That second half, he was fighting for his life.
Listen,
that was a proper...
my midfielder.
But Oscar,
Michael James Carrick. I don't even know James's middle name, but he deserves it.
enough about Carrick. He's going to lose the second leg. Let's just have it right.
He's
Chelsea,
going to spurs it up. He's going to spurs it up.
Chelsea, I mean, it took Cole Palmer a penalty to beat Fulham on the weekend. Oscar, it was a hard watch. I watched 90 minutes of it. My God, it was hard to watch. No, the thing is, Fulham were more exciting, but good grief. Talk to me.
That first half looked terrible. I've only seen highlights, guys, but that first half looked terrible. It looked like Chelsea were trying to go through the motions. Not much quality there, not much ingenuity. But I like that he's finally got a midfield three that he's sticking with until Lavia gets back. We've got the Caicedo, Enzo, Gallagher. I think that the injuries have really ravaged Chelsea a little bit. So there's a part of me that's, got a bit of time for Poch. But still, like, at the end of the day, I have to speak Pep's words. Like, the quality in the final third is what's going to get you over the line. And we just don't have it. We're playing Broja, we're playing Sterling, we're playing Palmer. These guys are missing chances every week. Don't even get me started on Mudryk. So I'm happy that we've won these games, but these were games that we should have won anyway. The last 3 games we've had, who did we beat before that? Palace and flipping Luton away. Like, at the end of the day, this is just basics. Like, and it's shown me that with these couple of wins, not how far we've gone up, but we're not that far from the top 4 places now, Chelsea. So if we were to continue this run and just put together a series of wins, you could feasibly find yourselves in the top 4. But the problem is, we're just not consistent at all. So I have no trust in Poch. I have no trust in the team's ability to actually produce on the big level. And I just think we're going to be coasting this year, bro. Like, not much excites me about Chelsea apart from the cup.
I can't lie. Watching the game, and I don't know why I've been catching a few Chelsea games live lately, but like they just. I'm a bit disappointed in Poch. Do you know what I mean? Like, I thought like there will be something by now where you're like, you know what, we can see the football. Because I remember Oscar started at the start of the season, you were saying, I could see the play. The goals are just not going in the back of the net. It was a lot of that, right? And then
there's been a regression.
There's been a regression of that. And it seems like if Chelsea play a big team, then we'll get a bit more of an exciting game because that team will be open as well. And it just makes me, I don't know, like, what was your result against Man United? I've forgotten it completely.
Man United was the beginning of the end for me in terms of my backing of Poch, because that's when I stopped seeing anything on the pitch.
Yeah.
We got beat by Man United 2-1. We then went to Everton and got beat. And then since then, the games that we've won have been very uninspiring. And it's just, there's nothing I can cling to that I can say, oh yeah, Poch has organized the defense well, Poch has done that right. He plays players in the wrong positions all the time. He misprofiles them. It's really dire. It's really, really dire. I'm hearing from the Saudi players that want to come home. Chelsea are linked with Firmino and Benzema on loan. Like, if we can get one of those players on loan. Personally, I don't want Firmino for the same reason. I'm not a big fan of Nick Jackson. I just feel like I need a goal scorer. Like, I need someone that's going to put the ball in the back of the net. Like, come on, you can do overall.
They're saying that Karim has not been himself out there. He's not been the Karim Benzema of Real Madrid.
He wants to come back to Europe,
and he hasn't appeared for a single training session since the turn of the year.
Yeah, he's missed
just
3
not
training
turned
sessions.
up to training.
He's missed 3 training sessions. It looks like Saudi is not the thing. Like Ernie said, once you got the money, where's the football?
Where's the football spielen? Yeah, no, but I think what are your thoughts on this, Oscar? Because I have a feeling Chelsea will sign Ivan Toney this window. What are your thoughts?
I've never been the biggest Toney guy. Like, I've never looked at him and thought, this is a guy that should play for a big team. I think he done really well for Bournemouth, But he scored a lot of penalties. When we're talking about open play goals, I've never seen him as the most lethal finisher. I think he's one of them. He's more of the link-up play man. You know what I mean? So Tony, I think he could Is Tony a match winner for Chelsea? I don't see that. I don't see him as somebody of a unique quality. I just think he's a good player. In the same way, I think Ollie Watkins is a good player. I don't see them as someone that's going to turn the fortunes of a big team.
Obviously, by his numbers, he had a great season last year. The year before that, he was impressive. I think, yes, okay, he's got the penalty goals and whatever else. But I think in the big games, he always scored for Brentford against the big teams. And also the fact his swagger and his confidence says a lot. Because as a striker, if there's one thing you do not want is a shy one. You don't want
we've had many shy ones. Yeah.
Exactly. It's not it's not a Wiley thing looking for a shy one. You need somebody who is legit. You need somebody who is like, no, give me the ball, I'm gonna score. And Tony has this thing where even before he will reach the 30 goals in a season or 20 goals in a season, he believes he can do it without actually doing it. And there's something to be said about that. I don't know. Striker, you need to have the ego. I need you to be a friggin' egomaniac.
And he has the attitude of a Manchester United fan born in the 90s. That's the kind of ego he has.
He has that, he kind of carries that. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. So whereas at Chelsea, everybody is a youngster. Everybody's trying to, you know what I'm saying? What's he saying? Don't ever do that again. What did I do?
I think the Wiley reference.
The Wiley thing.
It's an elite reference. I'm sorry.
Big tune.
I don't know if it's a good tune. That. Oh. Do you know what?
With Dappy.
That kind of music, yeah. You see that sector of music.
It's very commercial, isn't it? Yeah.
I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
I love it. Me personally.
I'm easily pleased, man. If it's catchy,
so I'm here for a good time. You know the one.
I like these guys making money, man. You don't want them.
If we're in a rave, you know what I'm saying?
In basements doing sets that no one's listening to.
My man wants him doing ciphers in the wind. You can't hear him properly.
It's all. I'll be real. It's all I listen to, man. Like today. Listen, today. You know what I'm saying? I was having a shower and it was a set. Rinse FM, Maximum, JME, Frisco. You know them way there. Like that's all I do, bro. That's all I listen to.
Come on.
And yeah. Wifey's getting really annoyed with it. It's like it's like 04. Why are you still listening?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
because it's elite. Why?
It's not on Spotify.
No, it's on SoundCloud, isn't it? It's in real talk. Every set I listen to is on YouTube and SoundCloud. Standard. Anyway, what was I saying?
Walking up me, you can't talk to the talk. What?
What? Are you dumb? Jackham, blood. Are you dumb, bro? You can't walk the walker like me. Are you dumb? What? Anyway, how crazy that bar is. Anyway,
Assad says our next 3 games are crucial. Middlesbrough in the Cup, so League Cup, Villa in the FA Cup, and then Liverpool in the League. I need 2 wins minimum. Yeah, I mean, I think we have to win both of those cup games for sure. Liverpool away, without Salah. But anyway, when it comes to the league, we're 1 point behind United. How? We are 3 We're 3 points off 5th. Come on, man. We're right. We're right amongst it.
If you're 3 points off 5th,
6, not 5th, 6th.
I was gonna say because then you would have been 3 points off top 4.
We're right amongst it, man.
You're bang on. Your inconsistency is gonna cost you this season because you're right.
I know. I'm not even gonna get. I'm in my David bag this year. I'm not even gonna allow myself to gather a semblance of hope that this team can put on a run of games together and actually achieve something. No. Couldn't we pull off a League Cup? I mean, we've got 2 games to go. We beat Middlesbrough on next week and we beat Liverpool in the final. Then, anything can happen. But that's our best hope of Europe this year is the League Cup, I think. So we have to go all of that in.
A conference thing.
Huh?
A conference thing, yeah?
Oh, is that conference if you win it?
Yeah.
League Cup. It's a conference thing. You man are going out to Kazakhstan, blood. You man are going.
What was that? You win the League Cup.
Yeah, it's conference.
Why are teams not canning this?
It used to be Europa League. It used to be
Yeah,
Europa
it
League
used to be
until
Europa.
they moved it.
Because of the conference, they cut half the teams that were at that DBDB part, and they said, you know what? Because you guys are never gonna make it.
So what does it?
Here's tier
What's
three.
that says to me? Why is the Europa League still massive? Why has it still got so many teams?
Nah, they cut though.
Oh,
They cut
oh,
more
cut.
teams in the Europa League.
Because they give you
They
because
cut bare teams.
you know why? Because they give you 16 Champions League teams. That's why. The
Oh,
friggin'
wait for next season, blood. Oh, you're talking. Hey,
Chelsea in that group
Then,
Europa
because
Conference.
now, I
You know,
think the new system is now in the Champions League is like, you're out. So like the top six,
No,
the top
no,
eight,
I don't think so. I don't think so.
It's
I think the
top
bottom
eight.
eight.
the top 8 go by,
Yeah.
and then it's
next
from
16.
9 to
The next-
24.
Yeah, the next
Yes, 9 to
16 play
24
each
have a
other.
playoff. Yeah,
Mm.
and then whoever loses that, they're out. So there's no more dropping into the Europa League, if that makes sense.
Yeah, man.
Hey, what, David? Like, so it's one group, yeah.
One group, one group, blood. You could play
32
anyone.
teams.
Nah,
This is
piss off. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Bro, I'm trying to tell
So
you,
I'm in the same group. I'm playing Real Madrid, and you're playing Club Brugge. And it's the same
So
3 points.
there'll still be a draw.
So there's 8
Uh,
games. There's
yeah.
8 games. There's still a draw, but you can now play
You can play anyone.
But the thing is,
except the English
what's it?
teams.
The thing is, what's it? David's got the football manager in it, so he's lived it. He's
Yo,
lived it.
it's
I
a
need to
mad
know. I
thing.
need to know.
It's a mad thing.
So
man.
so one week you can have Club Brugge, and then the next 2 weeks
next
you
week
can
I
have
can
Real
play
Madrid and
Real Madrid
Bayern
and Bayern,
back
man.
to back.
Back to back, bro. I'm just like,
It's crap. That's crap. Tahar says, it's calm.
man.
We'll be the first team to win it all, guys. That Grand Slam championship. We win the Conference League. Wait on us.